What's going on, everyone? And welcome to the Systems Lab Live. I'm very excited. This is a brand new quarter. So happy April. Happy April. What a time we are having here today. What a time that we're having here today. I do want to say thank you all so much for tuning in to the Systems Lab Live. We're going to go live on the Instagram. And man, we're here to talk about a few things. So just to go ahead and do a reset. Let's get everybody's name in the chat. Let's get your project that you're working on. Here's a funny thing that just happened. I'm in the LinkedIn content sprint. These are part of my announcements, but we just gonna go ahead and dive in deeply for this. And so in the LinkedIn content sprint by the lovely. Okay, come on. We're gonna bring up her profile. We're gonna bring up her. Hold on. Let me see if we can bring up her profile because she's just great. She is fantastic. This individual, right here. Okay, hold on one second. One second. Ooh, we're gonna switch we're gonna get this right here. We're gonna present the screen. So I'm excited about this one. I'm excited. This lovely individual is doing a LinkedIn content sprint. Okay. I love it. I love it. Oh, I love we listen. She is magnificent. You see her right here. Magnificent. And if you haven't had a chance to connect with her, she's fantastic.
Tanya Bhattacharya.
That's her name.
Tanya Bhattacharya.
Okay. Tanya Bhattacharya. Okay. And what she does is she helps. We're going to read her profile right here. She goes, she supports social impact leaders with building top of the mind trust and community via brand storytelling on LinkedIn. And she has a podcast of Campfire Circle podcast host. So she is fantastic. And so I'm in the April LinkedIn content sprint. I just had to connect you so that you could see what she looks like and everything. So I just introduced myself in the Slack group. Some of the really cool things about that is that, you get to just like, say who you are and what you do and all that. And usually I don't know what all to say because I feel like, for me, there's just so many dimensions, right? And I try not to title myself, but so much, but for the purposes, right, of like, people trying to know exactly what you do or and whatnot. Project management consultant, that's one title, but really my work encompasses the teaching, the training, the consulting of all things project management, excuse me, in the social impact in different spaces like that. So a lot of what I'm looking to do for the LinkedIn content sprint is really just define my voice better, let the industries know, especially the social impact industry, that I'm here. And because a lot of my work has either been nonprofit work, even in my business, having clients that do very heart centered and social impact and mission driven work, I'm like, it's kind of all here, right? It's kind of all here. So what I like to be able to do more and more for the LinkedIn content sprint, but also just learn the formula, learn the system. And so for those of you that you're like, I don't really get systems, but even for PMs, like we work in systems, right? And so I just believe that you can't do all the things that you want yourself, number one. And then number two, like it's so good to really find someone who that's their jam, right? Like that's their thing. So in April, we're doing the LinkedIn content sprint. Very excited about that, being in a group and community of some really cool people. Going to be learning about how to just write really thoughtful content, and thought leadership. So that's what we have going on. That's one of the things that we have going on. I'm bringing up my notes. I think this is going to be a very no Miro consulting type of thing. We're just going to like chill out for this April 3rd live stream. We are in this month called Collaboration in Real Time. How did this happen? Because for me, I've been in a lot of conversations about how people are struggling, but also looking for a better way to work together. And so I dubbed myself the Everyday Work Specialist because I believe in the everyday, that is where you can make a difference. All right. That's where you can make a difference. And so oftentimes, I find myself in between how to make something work, a process and people and operations and technology. And so, since those of you that may be seeing this for the very first time, the Systems Lab Live is for project managers, project leaders that are really looking to do a couple things: lead teams, manage projects, and develop processes more efficiently. And so we bridge the gap between technology, people, and operations. And so, what an exciting time that we're in. Q2 is kicking off. That means that some projects are beginning, some are ending, and some people are in the thick of it. And so, each week we tackle everyday problems, issues, difficulties, things that you are working through. And so collaboration in real time trumped defining your project strategy. We're still going to get into that, maybe not this month, but I believe that aspect of defining project strategy is really instrumental in the everyday work and how you go about crafting your in setting the tone for the projects at hand. So a lot of good topics. And somebody, I think to myself, man, if I had all the time, I'd be going on every day talking about some really good concepts and things that I know everybody is experiencing. So, today, we're just going to go through a few things. Like I said, we're going to be mirrorless. Hello, somebody. And we're going to be going through, I'm going to get my Systems Lab Live notes out, and we're gonna have a grand old time. We gotta hit the streets, folks. We gotta hit the streets because I have dedicated every single. What's going on, Rachel? How are you? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Every week, we have something really, really good, which is the Black Tech Effect Report. I have dedicated each week to highlighting five entrepreneurs from this book, from this report. The Black Tech Effect Report.com is where you can pull the report from. It is by Sherelle Dorsey, formerly of the Plug, but still the architect of the Plug, and the Omni DR Network. I'm not sure if I said that right, but we are going to forge ahead. We're going to forge ahead. I do feel like I have lost a little bit of my voice. So I'm going to, sip a little something. That something is tea. Come on, somebody. And we're going to push through, and we're going to have a grand old time. Shout out to Coda. This is the Coda cup that I got because I am on Twitter, and it's funny because one of the reasons I like Twitter is because you can interact with a lot of no code people, folks that are like building things. And so somehow, some way, I gave Coda a second shot. And I really, really like the tool. And in fact, I just delivered my very first Coda document to a client. It's an interactive document. It has like some live streams in it, podcast that's in it. And really it just encapsulates, it's like a PM transition guide. And it really just encapsulates key concepts developed by myself, my experiences, all things project management. It's what do you call it? It's a merger of like a crash course meets like mixed media and like tips and like pro tips. And so I left it that way. And I also left it open ended because I just believe in people digesting the information and figuring out, okay, which pieces of this process or processes processes, there we go, which of these processes should we tackle first. And sometimes, it just depends on the circumstance. It could be meeting management, it could be like, all right, risk management, it could be, it all just really depends. So I wasn't like, phase 1 do this, phase 2 do that. But of course they can hit me up and they can let me know what do I recommend that they do. Okay, I think that's all. I'm like I said, I have half a Miro board up, but let's look here. Oh, yeah. We will be doing the builder segment as well, which I'm very excited to be introducing a brand new segment called the builders segment. And so that's going to be really, really cool because what I'm going to be doing is building in real time. We're going to just go behind the scenes, right? We're just going to go and show behind the scenes things. Ask Evie's in the building. I love being in a Slack group with her. It's funny. It's good times. We have good times, don't we? We have a good times in that Slack group. And so we'll definitely be rolling out and talking about ClickUp 3.0 and what you can expect. And I know I have the task, ClickUp 3.0. So we can go through that and sort of what are some of the new enhancements that ClickUp's working on. So they're rolling that out Q3 or Q2, Q3, Q4. Yeah, all the things that, that happen. So let's do this. Let's actually go through. I'll share my screen. And what we'll do is we'll go through a couple of uh, these people. Okay, so if you go to the blacktecheffectreport.com, read about the report. It's great. It's definitely a lot of live streams ago that I talked about what it is, why we're doing what we're doing. But those of you that are just tuning in, you're like, I'm probably wondering what's really going on. So I've always been interested, and I've just developed a keen interest over the past 18 months on companies and startups and product. And I guess really it's always been staring me in the face, and being able to be behind the scenes of seeing actual products being built, like a ClickUp, like a Notion, what else, Airtable, things like that. You get to see different things, right? And so I just started taking it seriously. I was like, all right, how are people building product and what do they do? And so I came across this really great report, and we are going to get into the first one. Share the screen. All here education. Oh, no, we did all here education. Hold on. We didn't do this one. This is a really good one. Excuse me. Basically, it's AI mobile based messaging platform, which I think is really, really neat. Do they have is this the one with the case studies with the school district? Yeah, this was really, really good though. All right. We are going to, okay, let me make sure I got all of what I need. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we're at Aperia Technologies. Oh no, we did the transportation tech. Let's go see this one. Hold on. Yeah, we went to Aperia as well. Okay. Next. Well, we didn't do this one. We did not do this one. Audigent, the leading data activation, curation, and identity platform. so much into this. So we're gonna go fly by, kind of sort of quickly, but we're gonna work it out. We gonna work it out. We gonna work it out. The Creatives Networks is in the building. So good to see you. So good to see you. Oh yeah, I know. This is Mason. Oh, I love this. This is Mason. Okay, very good. So very quickly, Audagent co-founder, Shelton Mercer. This is in 2015, New York, and Philly, and also London. It's industries, marketing tech, AI, and machine learning. Audagent's data platform provides performance metrics for brands and global media agencies for providing secure intelligence first-party data. Combining audience with intelligence, Audagent is a data management and audience platform curating first-party contextual and cognitive data to optimize targeting, boosting targeting engagement and ROI of advertising campaigns, along with boosting the revenue for influencers and artists. What is going on? Okay. What's going on? What is this? Oh, Belalio. Oh, wait a minute. What is that little cartoon? It was like the little Pink Panther. Lord, the Pink Panther. My goodness. Do we remember the Pink Panther? Let's not get distracted. But that is my, what a throwback that is. Okay. So this is what they do. I feel like this is pretty epic, right? Audience intelligence, Audagent. Okay. I love how they put that together. Intelligent data-driven media platform, intelligent data monetization platform, intelligent audience platform. This is fantastic. I wonder who uses them. How to work with us. Oh, advertisers, publishers. Ooh, this is some deep stuff. Okay, who works with them? Okay, cool. Band is in town, so I know that one. Rock Nation. Oh, okay, I can see that. Scary Mommy. I don't know what that is. Up Rocks. Sporting News. Reach real people, make real connections, and drive real brand conversations. I honestly feel like going behind the scenes of this would take me out in a positive way. VentureBeat, Discogs, 8360 Media. This is very exciting. Very, very exciting. Content library. They are my kind of time. Audagent by the numbers. Fandom. Y'all gotta check these folks out. This is it. Okay, we're gonna go to Bambi. We're gonna go to Bambi. Okay, Bambi HR. Okay, reminder, folks, this is also Black tech owned. Come through HR on autopilot. Okay, and I believe Ed is in the building. Let me take my little thingy off so y'all can see it. But looking at this, I want to say my client of mine was actually talking to me about this Bambi. I just saw this HR autopilot, HR manager, guided payroll. Okay, let's look at this. Bambi. Founder Alan Jones in 2016, young company, it's 2023, that's 7 years. HR Tech is HR tech solution that provides small and medium-sized business assistance with HR compliance on the federal, state, and local levels. Come on. The company, which has grown to nearly 10,000 paid subscribers and across 20 industries since inception, is the only HR platform offering its customers dedicated HR managers. Wow. Look at this. Our mission is to restore dignity in employment. Look at this, people. 96% of small businesses operate without an HR manager. This means that 50 million employees in America without the support of the functional HR department. This is absurd. We built a company to change it. Karima, how are you? Bambi turns HR on autopilot for America's smallest companies. Come on, y'all. Come on. It's just, woo! For 0 employees. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? 2 years and then boom, 8,800 and then this surge 45 500 2020 117, okay, with the pandemic. Then 253,000 and then 2022 376,000. Look at this. I love it. I definitely want to look into Bambi. All right, we got Bandwagon Creating Communities is a Greenville, South Carolina based experience technology company that delivers solutions to elevate the experience of fans and event attendees. Get in touch. Bandwagon believes that every consumer is a fan and every fan is now a content creator with limitless technology sitting in their phones. We create opportunities for fans and consumers to connect with their favorite entertainers and brands by allowing them to mint moments, memories, and experiences. Look at this event tech, y'all. This is a blockchain. They're partnering with Palm to deliver user-generated content-based NFTs. Proof of experience, a blockchain. Oh, this is exciting. Ooh, I like it. I'm gonna save this. What you're seeing right here, y'all, is me saving to Notion. My little thing right here. We're gonna save to Notion. Resources and learning, and we're gonna update that soon. Now, wait a minute. Harold Hughes, Hampton Smith, Chandra Washington. I almost thought, for whatever reason, Harold Hughes. Do I know a Harold Hughes? Maybe I don't know a Harold Hughes. Gosh. One day, folks, I will be interviewing these people because they would be perfect for the builder segment. Man, look at him. Look at Harold as CEO. Got more than 3 million in venture capital and successfully acquired Ideal Seat in 2020. I just, gosh. Let's see. He invested in Partake Foods, the Jay-Z backed CPG company making allergy-friendly snacks, as well as companies like Gooder, Chipper, Journey Foods, Republic, and Sticks. I'm telling you. We could just be being here. We could be here all day. So which one are we? 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got 2 more, folks. And then we are outie. Remember when the people used to say that? Outie. Beanstack, read more together. The leading solution for motivating people to read. Beanstack is like a platform unlike any other. From reading challenges to fundraisers, we are the number one choice for thousands of libraries and schools around the world. Wow. Library tech. There's only one guy that I know. I follow his newsletter. I've never heard of library tech. But this right here, like reading in tech, this right here. So the summary, let's go back to the summary, shall we, folks? Okay. So back to Bandwagon, because we kind of skipped a little bit. Bandwagon started off as audience analytics company that rolled out to live event venues, pivoted to an experience of technology company delivering solutions to connect fans and consumers with their favorite artists. Boom. We love this. Beanstack, formerly known as Zubean, is an innovative software that provides 600 public libraries, schools, and educators a platform to encourage literacy initiatives among students. It has an investment from Mark Cuban. Hello. Come on, Shark Tank. Okay, this is exciting. Who finds this really, really exciting? Keep reading. I feel like I have to now, when I do these, is, well, I'm gonna have to go back and like find the time to like tag people, because like this is amazing work. Who would have thought about that? Who would have thunk it? Solutions, reading, run summer reading. I remember when I used to have the little book contest when I was young, little book contest, and I think you had to like read a certain amount of books and you get a prize or something like that. Beanstack is like that. Simplify reading logs, growing reading culture. Could you imagine doing Beanstack within your community group at church, a part of a fundraising initiative of some sort inside a school? It don't get any better than this. Okay, block power. Last but not least, block power. This sounds very exciting. We're going to see what block power is. I feel like because I see this man right here, that it's really going to take me out when I read the description. If I think block power is what I think it is, my goodness. Block power was founded in 2014 by Donnell Bard. Oh, and Beanstack was founded by Felix Brandon Lloyd in Arlington, VA. You will not be in my neck of the woods. Not at all. Not at all. Absolutely not. I don't think so. I will send him a message. I'm not ready. I am not ready. Okay. I'm not ready. And I will send this person a message. If I can clip it up, maybe I can clip it up. That's what I'll do. I will clip something up. Okay. What mark are we at? Okay, we're at 26. Okay. Well, okay, I'll figure it out. Thank y'all for hanging in there. Listen, look at me. I'm like looking at open positions. Just kidding. All right, so let's go back to block power. Donnell Baird, Brooklyn, New York, Clean Tech. Block Power is an energy technology startup focused on developing healthier, sustainable, and smarter cities. It is hyper focused on replacing fossil fuels in the buildings. What's going on, logo community? Replacing fossil fuels in buildings with cleaner alternatives like heat pumps and solar panels. The company has completed over 1,200 urban clean energy projects in New York City through its partnerships with the local governments, utilities, and building owners. Okay, let's refocus and reset. Smarter, greener, and healthier upgrades for all. My goodness. So you can get yours for zero now. Block Power uses proprietary technology to analyze, finance, and upgrade homes and buildings with the latest energy efficient electric technology and appliances. In this way, we reduce soft costs, shorten project timelines, and make benefits of these upgrades accessible to all. Oh my gosh. The Block Power difference. Free custom project scopes, zero down financing, A to Z project management. Ooh, we can't get lost in not this word. Not this word. We're not trying to get tripped up. We got to stay focused. They did not say A to Z project management. I am not ready. Peace of mind maintenance. Don't throw that word around. It just modern heating and cooling benefits. We make all electric upgrades affordable for any budget. Block Power uses proprietary technology to reduce your costs, red tape, and shorten project timelines. Ooh, all the awards too. Apple, CNBC, Time, The Clean Fight, NVCA. Okay. Some words from our partners. What's going on, Demon? Working with Block Power on workforce development, civilian climate core, we are creating an upstream solution to several downstream problems, including gun violence, unemployment, and environmental justice. How exciting is this? Block Power. Excuse me. Join our team today. If only. They're probably looking for some project managers in the house. Come on, somebody. Our openings. This is really, really cool. So, like I said, this is, we went through this kind of fast, folks. But I think this is, like I said, super important. We are highlighting every single week 5 Black-owned startup companies from the Black Tech Effect Report. Go to the blacktecheffectreport.com. Let me pull up the website. And I'm gonna try to get a little clip up going. Maybe I can descript it up. And let me put this in. Let me banner it up too. Where's the little create banner? Okay, I was like, blacktecheffect.com. If you go to that site, then you can go and download the report and learn all about these companies that I have no clue about until the Black Tech Effect and the Plug and Sherelle Dorsey and team put all of this together. So I'm going to stop my share. I'm going to leave this up. This is fantastic. Okay, and so next week we start off with Blue Cedar, Cadre, Calendly, very familiar. I know people are very familiar with that. Cancer IQ and Captain. I think that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Boom. Okay, we have that. So far we've gone through. Let's count because it's like a lot of people. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, we've gone through 16 companies so far. We have till August, people, because we're going through all 100, and why not? We have the time. All right. So I think I said today, like I said, I just didn't feel like having any Miro up, you all. So we are finished with this portion of the programming. Show and tell with Ask Ash. We've shown, we've told, we've shown and we've told. And so, yeah, what we're about to do now is we are going to talk about collaboration in real time. Let me go on, and I guess with this banner, we'll just hide it for a min. We're going to put this all right here. Okay. And so what we mean, okay, with collaboration in real time is this: many teams, project managers, brands, businesses all around these parts, these United States, the whole entire country are always looking for ways to collaborate better. That's just the truth of it. And sometimes it's super, super painful. Sometimes it is super, super, super painful to do it. It's frustrating, right? It's quite frustrating. So we're going to talk about why it doesn't have to be frustrating. Okay. It don't have to be frustrating, y'all. It really doesn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to y'all a little bit about 3 things I want y'all to focus on. Just 3. Shout out to the nails, new nail color. Okay, so here's what I want us to do, and I want us to level set. I want everyone to just think about their teams that they're working on. Think about some of the more areas where you're like, it's a bit touch and go. It's more go than touch. Okay, and I want us to be very intentional about this particular conversation because, again, I'm going to be giving you tangible steps. This is what it is. It's tangible steps in the next 10 minutes about collaborating in real time. Okay. We're going to take this beat by beat because we have so much more to cover over these next 3 Mondays. But let's talk about the first thing that you have to do, because the misconception that people have in terms of getting really frustrated about tools and, excuse me, I just kind of already gave it. The biggest thing that people get frustrated with, especially when it comes to collaboration, is the fact that they lead with the tool first and foremost, the tool, and there's no process. Oftentimes, we've adopted and paid for multiple tools, managing projects in different locations, communicating in many different ways, and therefore messaging and collaboration is harder. You understand? This is good. I want you to put a 1 in the chat if you understand, if this is resonating with you. Okay. For me, I'm always going to err on the side of, especially when we're talking about communication, I err on the side of make sure that you have one single source of truth for your communication and your project work. It just only makes sense. I don't really believe, really, and rarely do I do this unless there is some sort of pre-established thing about texting about any task or assignment. Okay. And I say that to say because everyone in the world is texting you. You have signed up for many different people's listservs and text group. Listen, where's my little thing? Okay. Text live to 626-722-5444. Okay. You signing up for my stuff. All right. And you signing up for other people's stuff. You also are texting family and friends, and you have community groups and and the texts and the messages are like clockwork. Texting, you think of something, you text somebody. You might leave people on red. Isn't that right? So I avoid it at all costs. And I try to really limit the work conversation or the task-oriented nature of things, especially when it comes to business. Okay. And we take it and we put it in a central location called Slack or Google Chat or Workspace. Okay. Or Yak or Microsoft Teams. What's another one? Cisco. No, WebEx. WebEx has a chat. Does WebEx have a chat? It may have something. Okay. Yes, WebEx messaging. Yes. WebEx messaging. Fantastic. Okay. Just want to double check that. So, process first, people. Number one, always process first. So, what does that mean exactly? Tangible step number one. What I'd like for you to do is that I'd like you to pick a particular communication or work process that is, getting on your nerves, right? Just really like, I could live without it. I could live without it. Okay. And this is very much important because it could be meeting management. It could actually be the project that you're working on right now, right? The actual project itself, the project workflow, project visibility, brainstorming, ideation, execution, knowledge management. Okay. And you can get also a quick mini crash course summary on my YouTube channel under the daily practice, collaboration in real time, weekly videos, 7 minutes or less. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Very good. So that's what I want you to do. Process first. Got to have a process for how you're going to collaborate and work together. So what's not working well in your collaboration experience based upon what you selected? Let's put that in the chat, shall we? Let's put that in the chat. Love to read some. Okay, let me give you all another minute. So what you want to do too is that you will want to collaborate with your CEO or your team. If you're like, I don't have time, that's fine. Especially as a PM, you're working with someone. Now, if it's yourself, I would say go and phone a friend. Like if me and you were friends, that would be fun. I let me tell you all something right quick. I love a good mastermind. I love a good mastermind. So before the Volley app, may it rest in peace on April 30th. Before the Volley app, or basically my intention for the Volley app was to essentially mastermind with people. But you all can do that with Voxer because I switched up the link. Oh, excuse me. Lord. Clarity on the final project. Okay. I love it. Clarity on the final project, which I believe can make or break the project experience if you don't have clarity on the direction, which I think is what you mean, creative network. Okay, fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Okay. Now, the second thing I'd like for you to do is to document the workflow. Okay. So, what we mean by that is that you have your process in place, it's been identified, you know what it is, you know the aches and the pains. Now it's about documenting what this workflow is going to look like. And so what you'll do is you will take out, for those of you that don't have a digital uh, tool to use like a Miro or a Whimsical, what you'll do is you'll take a piece of paper out, shout out to the pen and paper squad. And what you'll do is you will go and you will start to write out your process step by step. Now, you could literally write step 1, step 2, step 3, or you could go and sign up for one of these visual tools, which will be so cool. And you could get a template, and then you could just start in and out, plug and play, because they have many of them in Miro and in Whimsical, just like a blank workflow. That's all you have to do. Plug into those little boxes, 1, 2, 3, what each step is. Why I love that, and really, I just love to stay really in that piece of it, is because once you're able to unlock what's going on literally in the middle, sometimes in the beginning and sometimes at the end, you will begin to see what's not working. You'll begin to visually see where the bottleneck is and how to solve for it instantly. I've seen it happen too many times. I just get to whiteboarding. When we talk about processes, when we talk about what's upsetting certain people, right? I've done that. What's upsetting you about this process? Why is it getting on your nerves, right? So we name those types of things, but then we document. And the documentation piece really helps you to unearth what the core issue is. You're following? You're following? So it's the who, the what, the when, the frequency, the where, and the outcomes. Let's break those all down. Who is involved in the process? Who? Who, my friend? Who? Who? Write that down. Who's involved? Okay. Who's involved? So what are the steps? Okay. What are the steps that currently take place? And then we'll loop around, because you'll do the same thing to recreate the future process. So when I say, and let me clarify that, because I saw where I could clarify that better. Edit on the go, people. Document your workflow, document in current state, and then document in future state. Document current state, who, what, where, when, frequency, where, and outcomes. So the outcomes, write down the outcomes of this particular process, what you want the workflow to actually be. Well, let me back that up. When you're documenting the workflow, outline what the actual process is and what its intent. What do you intend to happen? Let's make it real simple, right, Ash? You're documenting the who, what, which are the steps, the when do certain actions take place, how often are they taking place, where in terms of, could be physical location, digital location, it all depends. And then I have the outcomes. So let's reverse and then speed up a little bit. We know that the first thing that we want to do is document, select the process first, get together with yourself and your team or your CEO to select that process. It's plucking your nerves. Secondly, we want to document in real time what the process is, the who's involved. Jamar Diggs is in the building. What's going on? So we want to document the who's involved in the process, what are the particular steps, okay? When do these particular actions take place, okay? And the frequency. And then where Where do they happen? Where are these? Are they happening in ClickUp? Are they happening in Slack? Are they happening in your digital repository? Where? Because you want to know where a particular breakdown is, or maybe there is a particular step that's not taking place. Outcomes. When you're whiteboarding, make sure that you're writing down what is the outcome of this particular process that you are outlining. It don't matter. It don't have to be perfect either. You want to do that for, okay, you want to do that for the current process and the future process. Okay. I feel like we got it. I feel like I cleared it all up. Okay. Very good. Very, very good. Lastly, when you have this information, when it's been whiteboarded, when it's been documented, when it's been presented, when people are on the same page, because by the time you go from step 2 to step 3, you are ready to, number 1, select the right tool, or you can make some process improvements to the current one, depending on what it is. And you are going to either do a pilot project, or you're going to also train your team members on the new and improved process. Okay. So between 2 and 3, you have talked to the team because you're all working together. You went back to your solo work and cleaned some stuff up. Maybe you went back and say, hey, I thought about this a little more. What do you think about this? What's your reaction to this? And lastly, then it's all about the piloting. It's all about the piloting. So for me, this part is crucial. Yes, I love a good documentation. I love a good whiteboard. Hold on, people. Y'all are seeing some beverage switching. Ha! I love a good whiteboard. Don't get me wrong. But this right here is crucial. Piloting the new workflow, training the team members. One of the biggest mistakes that, that get made in all of this what I call, again, collaboration in real time, this aspect of doing work together and doing it efficiently, is the misstep is people don't know what's changed, okay? And then people aren't trained. And you can do this a few different ways. Shout out to Team Loom. What's going on, Loom? LOOM.com. And there's some other ways that you can do some training. There's another company I'm excited to dive in and learn more about it, but they kind of do like a knowledge management library situation. And so they're pretty cool. Actually, when I missed the BASB, Build a Second Brain by Tiago Forte. So I went to go click to go do the replay. I always pay attention to what people are using. So I went and clicked on that thing. It sent me to another website. And I was like, what's this website? Went to that. You can host videos and create libraries and things like that. It looked like it was super robust. But for me, it probably was a little more robuster than it's not a word, robuster, but more robust than Loom, because it looked like it was more external facing. But you'll see it when we get to the builders segment. Last, additional tips. Implement the chosen solution and monitor its effectiveness over time. Make adjustments as necessary. Evaluate potential solutions and choose one that the team really feels comfortable with and is feasible and effective. So oftentimes we are also choosing tools that either our team members had no vote on, or you yourself have not mastered it enough to train them on the actual tool itself. Now, I'm not saying that every tool you have to be a really proficient in, not at all, but it's helpful when you got buy-in from folks and the fact that you have been training yourself on the tool. Okay. And let's be honest, YouTube University, so and so's carousels, lots of education out there, lots and lots and lots of education out there for you to beef yourself up on these, these tech skills. Okay. Loving it. Oh, Lord. We back. Okay. So that's all I have, folks. I think we have two things I want to do. I want to show you a little bit for resources and learning. We're going to jump into the builder segment, but let me recap what we've learned for process and flow, for collaboration in real time. Here's some of the ground rules. Select your process. Okay. Pick that workflow, pick that communication process that is plucking your nerve with your team members, because it's a team thing, people. You can't, you can't always pick stuff by yourself and just, keep it moving. You gotta get the team involved. Document your workflow, current state, future state, who, what, when, frequency, where, and outcomes. Select the tool or do a process improvement of the current tool, and make sure that you train your team. Cool. All right, y'all. Let's hit this builders segment for at least maybe a minute or two. We got to plan this out a little better. A little better. Okay, so Notion, no code tool. For me, Notion is used for all things knowledge management and writing. Like 90% of the writing, right, is done here. Okay, let's take off this little brand situation so y'all can fully see this. I'm going to. One thing that I really like about Notion a lot is a couple things. I like to save articles. I like to journal. I like to write my thoughts, my concepts down, and my Bible studies. Those are the four things that I use it for. Okay. We are looking to see how the PM world can work in this. Those of you that are project managers are like, yeah, I can really use this well. I applaud you, because you have to be committed to building this PM tool inside Notion. And I've done a few things. It looks a little, I will say I am a ClickUp gal. Okay. So what you have here is, this is my resource and learning hub. What I do here is I save things that are of importance to me. So I'm going to classify this as a Black owned and Black tech. And this is great because I have a tab that is Black tech, and it'll show up right here. See? Lovely. So any type of Black tech, any type of something that I want, then I will put here. I'll put this in the project management because I'm usually reading some articles on here. So we will look at project management. Writer, I think this is AI. Do I have anything on artificial? Oh, yes, I do. I have an artificial intelligence one. And this is the same one. I'm gonna put this in project management or productivity. Productivity. And then I'm actually gonna go with product management. I'm gonna put this right here. Productivity. This is a productivity thing here. This is really focusing on productivity as well. Shout out to Notion having these little levers right here. Now, what is this? Using cultural. Oh, I think I know what this is. Cultural survey. I don't know where I'm going to classify this one as, folks. I don't know. Oh, maybe it's tech. Maybe it's not Black tech, is it? I don't know. This is gonna be technology. This is what we do. Is it freezing up on me? Yeah, we just gonna make this technology. Okay. That's it. Uh-oh. Did it freeze? Oh. We got to hold on 1 second. So, okay, so it's loading. It's loading up right now. Okay, so I need to tag this as something. What shall we tag that? Okay. Hold on 1 second, y'all. It probably is just going to be technology, right? I think it would be that. Okay. All right. So I probably is just going to be that. Okay. So cool. It's just probably just going to be classification. It's going to be technology. Do I just have one that's on technology? Yeah. Yeah, because I don't know which one is which. So and then path to product market fit. Okay, no, this is good. This is product management. Oh, this is a good one too. Ooh, PM. We're gonna do with productivity, and we're gonna go with product management. Winifred, what's going on? We're gonna go with NFT, and this is really representative of the metaverse. This is just another technology app. Just technology. Okay. So yeah, so this is what this is. So I'll go in here periodically and classify things. So if I'm and this is by learning area. So I'll go in if I'm reading something on agile. Boom. This should be hold on. Is this done right? No. We're gonna put the classification here, multi-select, and hold on. Filter. Okay, filter this. Agile. And I'm actually just going to go with product management. Okay. Okay, definitely this. Boom. Yeah, because I felt like so anything that's tagged agile and then product management goes here. So then I can go and filter in the latest articles here. Anything project management related, I'm here. And then I'm searching for whatever I need to search for. I probably should add something like theme or something like that. But that's it. All right, y'all, we're wrapping up, but I just wanted to give you a little taste of the builder segment, which will go behind the scenes and we'll build something. Next week, we'll do the Miro podcast public roadmap so we can really dive into that and see where and let y'all in on what I'm working on. So that's all that I have. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week because we're going to have a good old time. Again, a good old time this month, collaboration in real time. Be sure to watch the replay and take some notes. And that's all that I have. Oh, Lord, we have all the things going off. And yes, all the things were going off. Yep. Awesome. Because I was doing a little multitasking, right? Covered by God tickets, live streaming. Sometimes you got to do both. All right, y'all. Talk soon, and we'll see you next week. We're going to be talking more. What is next week's topic? Let's just go ahead and see what that is. I gave you the building blocks today of collaboration in real time. Next week should be hold on. Oh, create your collab plan. I'm going to enjoy that. Create your collaboration plan. We're gonna talk about your communication plan and all that. Cool. All right, y'all. See you soon. Bye.